Yo, this is John Grutas, and today is the 4th of February 2023. And the topic that we're going to discuss right now is about pride. Pride. So, what is pride? Pride is something that can be tied up with confidence. Pride is something that can be a pursuit, something that you and you is the only person that's doing that thing. Maybe you own a certain thing in which nobody else has. It can be that you have a skill in which is very impressive, can bring a lot of very good impressions that you are the only one capable of doing. There's a lot of things in which you can tie pride, but the thing that I want to discuss with you guys is you cannot be everything in this world. Well, if you do not want to cause a lot of suffering and you are a very good person, you will not be everything. Because being everything means that you will make a lot of enemies. So what do I mean by having everything will make you a lot of enemies? Well, first of all, most people barely even got something. May it be food, may it be access to information, may it be relationships, may it be kids, may it be passion, may it be hobbies. Some people really don't have a lot, and I'm yet to meet a person that has almost everything that he wants in life. Because I can guarantee you that by fulfilling your desires, you are only making it big. And you can never fulfill your desires. You can never satisfy your desires. By fulfilling them, it's just like throwing something into the fire. It will only keep getting bigger and bigger, more grand and grand, more luxurious and luxurious, more degenerate and degenerate, more thrilling and thrilling. So, I'm now 19 years old and I gotta have something that only me is doing. And even if there is a lot of people that does it, I want to stand at the top. I do not want to be in the middle. I do not want to specifically be at the bottom. I want to be at the top. I have a lot of hobbies. I play the guitar. I read books. I study a lot. I go to the gym. I travel. I draw. I'm very good at computers. I track what I eat. I study a lot about nutrition. And people don't like blessed individuals. Because, number one, they are envious of them. Second of all is they do not want knowing that others have more resources, more people that admire them than them. So what's acceptable these days are having one pursuit and being the best at it. Standing at the top of that single hobby, that single thing in which you're most passionate to do. Can be anything about music, can be anything about art, can be anything about interpersonal connections, it can be anything about fitness, dating, relationships, money, leisure, traveling, sports, recreational activities, indoor activities. There's a lot of things in which you can pick in order for you to start doing it now so that you have more time to improve your skills at it. But since there are a lot of options, you will also have a hard time picking because the reason why people with very limited access to the internet is successful, or people who have restricted themselves even though they have access to the internet is very successful, is because they do not have a lot of choice. It's because they have picked one pursuit and they have stick at it. May it be online games, may it be selling, sales, may it be sports. If you just pick one and stick at it till the very end, stick at it for a very long time, you can be good than most people. First of all, you have something that you can be proud of, and that thing gives you confidence because you know that you are a valuable human being, because no other people has it except you. Those years of practicing that single pursuit, let's say for example a martial art, boxing, those years of running at 5 a.m. in the morning, training until noon, resting for 2 hours, sparring for three, let's say 1 hour, and back again at training, and then sleeping at 9 p.m. in the night, and then repeating it again every single day for, let's say, 10 years. Do you think a lot of people have also done what you have done? Do you think a lot of people has also gone through that suffering that you went to? No. And that, knowing that you are unique, knowing that you do not have any equal, is the sole factor of bringing you the highest, unbreakable, impenetrable pride that you can ever ask for. And that is very hard these days because there are what we call trends, and trends, just like waves, they crash even though they get really very high very fast. They also crash very hard to the point that it takes a very long time to recover to getting at the top and then crashing to the very bottom and never to be seen again. That is the trends. That's what trends are. Being at the top, yes, that is a really euphoric experience. Every single day you go to social medias, let's say Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, and Every day, there will not be a day in which there will be no drama against anything in the internet. There will always be drama. Every single day, every single second, every single minute. The world is running, everything is doing their own thing, time is flowing. And there are people in which they spend their day every day in social media. They rely on trends. But as I have said earlier, you can never rely on trends because trends do not last very long, and what you got very fast will also go away from the grasp of your hands very fast. So, right now, I've been that person. I've been very active in the online community, Facebook, sharing memes, knowing every hot issue every single day. I used to just only do that. I'm I'm at school. I barely even listen. I just talk to my classmates, have fun, go back home, scroll through social media, play online games. And that's all I used to do. It is very good, yes, because you can build a status online. You can build a following. And I think entertainment is the value that I had before, because not only did I make made people laugh, I brightened people's moods. I have also spiced up their lives in a sense, because I have had issues before. I made mistakes before. I fucked up a lot before, and I'm glad I had, because I wouldn't have learned anyway if I have been fucked up before. And yeah, experience truly is the best teacher. And the more you fuck up while you're young, the more you're gonna learn later. But right now, I minimize my failures and I make sure that my failures do not bring any long term hardships in my plans. So, yeah, that's why I am building right now. I am taking the time to build something that will last for ages, that will last for years, that will last for decades. And first of all, that is my body. I am going to the gym, tracking my nutrition, tracking the things that I eat, making sure that I bathe myself with the sun every single day. Most of the things that I eat are meat. I stay away from very sugary products. I talk to people a lot more. However, it has been very awkward, and I know at the social hierarchy I'm at the very bottom. And I took the humility, really, when we were having, when we were going outside with a lot of people. I just let them talk, and I do not feel superior for knowing a lot of things than them, and I do not blame them if they talk big about their achievements, even though they're really not that big. It just makes them feel good to talk about themselves, and I do not blame anyone, really. I do not even blame myself right now. It's just that I have some things to do, and I must do them no matter what. Yeah, for fitness, I go to the gym maybe 3 to 4 times a week. That is enough. I train very hard. I lift very heavy weights. I have been in the gym for 1.5 year now, and January, February, March, April, May, June, and at about the months of June and July, I will have been in the gym for 2 years, and I am very proud of that achievement. And also, my goal right now is to learn about money, be financially literate, and I don't know if I'll ever tell my friends or the people close in my life the things that are happening to me, because the thing that I resent, that I hate the most, that I revolt the most is the feeling of embarrassment. Embarrassment for not already knowing things immediately. The embarrassment for not being perfect all the times. The embarrassment of having my superiors mock me just because I am a beginner at a pursuit. Say for example an instrument. Say for example I do not know how to clean the bathroom or anything like that, because I haven't really been taught, literally. And when I was a child, I would go up to them when they were doing those tasks, doing the laundry, washing the dishes, cooking, cleaning, every single thing that you can imagine, and they would, what do you think have they done? Well, they pushed me away. They all made excuses on why I shouldn't be close to them. Every time someone's cooking, I said, hey, what are you doing? Can I watch? And they will always say, no, sleep, go to bed and sleep. No, go, no, here, cell phone, play some games. No, stay put. They have never taught me anything. And now they are blaming me for the things that I do not know. They, am I really supposed to learn everything alone? Is that my fate? Is that what this life has chained me into? Well, if that is, I'm not complaining. I am not in every single way, shape, in any single way, shape, and form. I will take whatever challenges lies ahead of me, no matter what. But if I can do something to minimize its damages, prevent it from happening that will endanger my life or my future, I will stop it. Because I care about my kids. I care about the people that I trust. There has been a few people in my life that I've trusted, and that will be, first of all, my grandma, which have died at a young age, and my friend from grade 6, Patrick. And I think those are the only people that I have trusted in my entire life. And also, I have a theory about trust. We trust people because, first of all, we think that they cannot in any way, shape, or form surpass us. We take people into apprenticeships because no matter how hard we make them suffer, slap them in the face, beat them up, degrade them, we all know that even when they pass the wave of our hatred, of our training for them, they will even if they success in life, will never surpass us in any way, shape, or form. And if we know that that person cannot surpass us, surpass our glory, and then yeah, we can trust them. We can teach them things. The that person may be smaller than us. That person may be uh, intellectually not that good than us. And I think that is when we get comfortable around them. Is that if another person cannot surpass the things that we are proud of. I hope that makes sense, and I know it makes sense here in our brain, in my brain rather. But if I cannot put my thoughts into words, that just means that I still have a lot of work to do. And that is only it. It takes practice and it takes time. It takes patience. I do not beat myself up for growing, for being at the process of growing, and not immediately being perfect at things. I definitely am not very fluent before, like the way I am now. And it took a lot of time, maybe 6 to 8 months, because I have been doing these recordings for a while now, and yeah, it has helped me. I can guarantee that it had helped me for a lot of ways, lots of ways. And being the most important is that I can lessen the weight that I have here in my chest. So yeah, it has been 22 minutes. I will record another. I will just need to post this one, and I need to delete it on my phone, and because I have very limited storage capacity right now. So yeah, bye.